response to Rockstar finally releasing gameplay footage of Red Dead Redemption 2, I have decided to create this video answering one of the internet's most sought out questions. Whatever happened to CJ, aka Carl Johnson from Grove Street? But first, a brief history, because I know most of the demographic that plays GTA 5 are under the age limit set forth by the ESRB, and we're obviously not around to witness GTA San Andreas and don't know what it probably is. GTA San Andreas was released on October 26, 2004 for PS2. Anybody who had an older brother had access to this, or better yet, if you had an ignorant parent, you could get the game no problem. I was not so lucky, for the GameStop that I went to had a Daniel Bryan looking employee who always ran his mouth a bit too much. Anyway, back to the story. GTA San Andreas set the standard for what open world games should be. Now jump to 2013 when GTA 5 was supposed to be released in the spring. However, was released in September of that year. This setback caused panic within Rockstar's most loyal supporters.
I guess Rockstar Games pushed back GTA to September. You know, you advertised for a year, spring 2013. You said spring 2013. It's September, spring! It's not!
Now, I played GTA 5 before I even played San Andreas, so I wasn't able to fully immerse myself in the lore and the technical advancements at the time. This situation may be true to you as well. So now that we have all the intros out the way, we may begin. When GTA 5 first announced it would be taking place in San Andreas, players were stoked that they may get to see an old favorite, CJ, make a cameo. Sadly, we never got what we hoped for, almost like Christmas '99. What we got instead was a subpar cameo from The Lost and the Damned. And if you say that those cyclists riding their bikes on that one mission was CJ, then you're sadly mistaken, because that seemed more like a homage than a cameo. Back to my main point, CJ was a young black man, and I say was lightly because he is more than likely dead. How did he die? It's actually quite sad, being that he was young and a gangster in the 90s. This probably meant he actually got a huge amount of play out of the females, eventually contracting HIV, which in turn would turn to AIDS. Then, if untreated, would cause death. I say death because AIDS was a big deal in the 90s. Before you go dismissing my thesis, ask yourself how many girlfriends can CJ have in the game? But what about the GTA 5 trailer when we see CJ running from the cops? Now that may or may not be true. What I do know is that to an untrained eye, it may seem that way, but in reality, it's a representation of CJ's untimely demise. Him trying to run away from his illness, but in the end, he did meet his maker. Thanks for watching and consider subscribing for more videos like this. I could be wrong, maybe he fell ill to Ligma.